Assalamualaikum students. Materials are the things that are found naturally or human made things are also called the materials. Look at this picture here, man made materials that are made by human beings, and natural materials that are found naturally or are the gifted of the God. For example, plant, fruits of the plants, crops, sun, rocks, or we can say different type of minerals, sand, soil, and metals. All are the natural material. From the natural material, we make man-made material according to our need, according to our necessity. For example, from the metals, we made fans or different type of pots, pan, or different type of gates. From the rocks we can make different type of our jewelry, or we can make pots and pans. We can make the tiles of our houses, and from the soil, sand, and the steel we can make our homes. From the log of the tree we can make our furniture, and from the crops, from the cotton we can make our dresses, and from the silkworm give us silk and we make our clothes, and from the remains of we can say remains of the petrol, we make a nylon and rayon, and they are used for making a different type of dresses. Natural and man-made natural materials. Look at here are some of the examples of natural material. Chalk is there, that is stone, sand, organic oil, leather, iron, gold, cotton, coal, and wood, natural rubber, wool, and silk. These are the natural materials, and from these natural material we make man-made material. Man-made material like concrete, glass, nylon, and paper, synthetic rubber, steel, plastic, rayon, and polyester. For example, from the sand, from the soil we make the concrete, or with the help of metal, and from the remains of petrol we make glass and nylon, and from the wood we make paper, and from the rubber plant we make synthetic rubber. From the metals we make steel. From the iron with some other metal they make the steel, and from the petroleum we make plastic, and rayon and polyester are also made from the natural material. We use wide range of different materials in our daily life. For example, metals, plastic, wood, glass, mud, rubber, fabric, stone, and chemicals. Look at this picture. These are also known as material, and these materials, some of the materials are natural, like metals, like log, like mud, and like stone, and some of the material like rubber, and some of the materials are human made. Plastic is human made, glass is human made, fabric is human made, chemicals are human made. Okay, now These materials they have different properties. Some of the materials are soft like rubber, like leather, like paper. Some of the materials are flexible like paper, plastic, rubber band. Some of the materials are transparent. Plastic, some of the fine plastic is transparent, ice is transparent, glass is transparent, diamond is transparent, and water is transparent. And some of the materials are very hard. Wood is hard, steel is hard, metal is hard, plastic is hard, and bricks are hard, glass is hard, diamond is hard, ice is hard, and a ceramic material mug is hard, and stone is hard. Properties of the materials. Some of the materials are flexible, and some of the materials are hard. Look at the picture. Examples are given. Flexible, like the balloon is flexible, or we can say some of the threads, some of the hard material is like the metals are hard, brick is hard, okay, and a soft material like all the things that are fabrics are soft, and the materials that are made from the rubber are soft, from the feather are soft. Some of the materials are opaque, they block the light and they create image, and some of the materials are transparent, they allows light to pass through them. For example, mirror is, glass is. Materials and their properties. Some of the materials are hard. These are the examples. We study it before, now you will observe it, that what of the materials are hard. Some of the materials are soft. Here are some more examples of soft materials. Observe them. And a changing material. Material change from one state to another. For example, whenever we freeze the liquid, whenever for example, bread is soft and toast is a little bit hard. Some of the materials can bend, some of the materials can squash, some of the materials can cool, melt, for example ice, and stretch, for example the rubber band. And some of the materials can boil, can heat, can twist, can squeeze. And all the things, all the materials, they are found in the nature in the form of elements sometimes make compounds. For example, two elements or more than two elements, they make compound, and compound has totally different properties and they cannot be reversible, cannot be reversed to their origin mostly, and sometimes can be. And a mixture, we make the mixture with the help of compound, but mixture has the properties that they can be they can be reversed. Look at this. Here is an example of compound that is common salt. It is made with sodium and chloride. Sodium chloride ions, and they cannot be reversed back, or we can say that it can be reverse, then we get the totally different thing that is sodium and chloride ion. Or in the mixture, here is a picture of a jelly, and they are of different color, and we can separate them up. They have their original qualities, but in the compound they have totally different chemical formula, or they have a totally different chemical properties. In the compound has totally different chemical properties. in the mixture they have they contains the same physical properties. Here is that difference between a compound and the mixture. Look at it. A compound has totally different chemical properties, and a mixture has the same. In this jelly jar we can separate out all color of jellies, and they have the same properties. Changes in our surrounding, there are different type of changes. Some are the physical changes. For example, we cut the log. That log can be fixed with some chemicals, but they have the same physical properties. They cannot be changed. But some of the changes are chemical changes. Like whenever we take this log and we make fire, it changes. It totally changes. Its chemical change occur. The log is converted into ash or coal, or some of the gases remove, and it cannot be changed into original log again. For example, we have the egg and we boil it. Liquid egg is changed into hard state, and it cannot be reversed back. Or we make the boil egg, it cannot be changed into original egg. Or sometimes the changes occur in such a manner that they can be reversed back. For example, we have water. We take water that is in liquid state, we boil it, it changes into gas. We take the gas and we condense it, we lower the temperature, and it changes into a liquid state again. Or sometimes we take this gas and change into solid state. Remember this thing that some of the changes are reversible changes. For example, we take the butter, we melt it in the near the candle. It is in molten state, but it has the original properties, and whenever we put it in the fridge, it changes into solid again. And some of the changes are irreversible changes. For example, sugar is dissolved in tea, it is totally disappear. We can just taste it. It means that it is here is a change that cannot be reversed, that whenever we stain it, it is dissolved in it, and we cannot you can say take it. Reversible and irreversible changes. For example, liquid changes into solid, or Tang is making the ice cream, that is reversible change. Whenever it is melted, this ice cream is melted, it again make the liquid. Chocolate bar, solid chocolate bar and molten state, they are reversible change. Egg into fried egg, it is irreversible change. Log into fire, it is irreversible change. Iron into nail, it is reversible change. And candle into the fire can be reversible or can be irreversible. Irreversible in this manner that it gets fire and it is burnt and its size changes. But reversible in this manner that whenever the molten wax can be changed into the solid state. And here examples of state of the matter is, some of the materials are found in solid, some of the materials are found in liquid, some of the materials are found in gases, some of the materials are found in plasma. These are the states of matter, and they can be changed from one state to another. We can observe in this picture that here are different type of materials they are showing, that what type of materials are solid, what type of materials are liquid, what type of materials are gases, and what type of materials are plasma. But here they are giving us example of states of matter, that whenever we take the solid ice, we provide heat to it, it becomes liquid. We provide more heat to it, it becomes gas. And we provide lot of heat to it, it becomes plasma. Look at it. In this manner we can observe that liquid is here, or solid becomes liquid, or solid becomes gas, and then becomes plasma. Or whenever we lower that heat, we remove the heat, it changes into gas or liquid or solid. Examples of plasma are here. We can say here is sun, and clouds are here. In the sun, in the clouds, we can observe that the clouds are made with water, and the water is, whenever heat is provided to it, heat is provided by the sun, and it changes into, it absorbs the heat of the sun and changes into plasma state. From the liquid, from the gas, it changes into plasma. And that plasma we can observe in this in our daily life, in this bulb. Or examples of the plasma here: aura, lightning, plasma ball, and a nuclear fireball, neon sign, or welding arc. In this, plasma is used, that whenever we provide heat to it, it changes from one state to another very easily. Next we will study light and dark. Take care of yourself. Have a nice day.